Who is Miss Delight and what is her deal? A once kind and smart teacher that worked for Playtime Co. in the School of Playcare is now a brainless monster that roams around looking for her next victim. In today's video, I'm gonna be analyzing her backstory, secrets, and just before we start, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let's start. When arriving to the school area and Playcare only warns us about a terrifying monster that we don't quite know yet, and just before he finishes his words, the connection cuts out mysteriously. And while exploring around, Miss Delight appears suddenly, walking in a terrifying way. Later on, when you start the generator, she smashes the hell out of it, sending the battery unit flying away. All this done with her weapon that she calls Barb, which is basically a bunch of sharp pencils wrapped up together. After that scene, she starts hunting you down because Catnap does not want you here, which could indicate that Catnap told Miss Delight to kill you when you get there. What's really interesting here is that throughout the school area, we found a bunch of notes that reveals her backstory and what really happened to her in that hour of joy after the attack of all toys around the factory, and how she got trapped in the school, never being able to get out. In the first note, we know that Playtime Co. made a bunch of versions of her, all with the same job, and it's teaching the kids in the Playcare school. And then one day, the experiment 1006 controlled these teachers and made them join the ominous hour of joy to kill everyone that was present in the factory that day. In another note, Miss Delight explained that the school strangely became very calm, and also she noticed that the door is locked, making her and all the teachers trapped inside the school. After that, the real horror began when she heard someone, presumably one of the toys, banging on the doors and breathing hard without saying a single word. At this moment, Miss Delight decided to make a weapon out of pencils that she called Barb, so she would be able to defend herself if the door opens. And after a very long time of being trapped here, and since these teachers needs food, which sadly began to run out quickly, these copies agreed to put an end to Miss Delight, because she was eating a lot of the food that they need. So they locked the food in one of the rooms so she can't access it. That way she dies of hunger. And this is actually what started to happen, because Miss Delight began to collapse and her body became very weak, barely being able to move. Then she realized if she doesn't get the food, she will simply die. So she made a plan to eliminate all the teachers and get the food. And her plan was to stand still so that the others think she's dead. And when the perfect opportunity comes, Miss Delight attacks them all. What I find really cool is that this is actually her mechanic during this chapter, where she basically functioned like a waving angel, just like the Glamrock's Endos in Security Breach. Anyway, Miss Delight actually succeeded her plan to kill everyone, but as a prize, she presumably got attacked, which caused a part of her face to get damaged. Despite the fact that she killed everyone, in another message we know that she really feels guilty. Now let's talk about other stuff, starting off with this VHS tape. Take a listen.
Where are the kids? Please, where are the children? Are they in the same place as the employees?
No.
Are the children safe?
Yes.
Oh, can I see them?
No.
And that was it. That's all he'd tell me. Probably because he knew I'd kill them all.
From it, we can know that Catnap kept all the kids that survived the Hour of Joy in a safe place, which could indicate that he actually cares for them, because after all, he is a kid himself. Anyway, Miss Delight pretends to care about the kids, where she asks him where they are, and whether are they safe or not. But in reality, she would just end up eating them all to stay alive, and even Catnap refused to tell her about their place. But honestly, despite all the bad things she did, I don't think she always used to be that way. And I think the real one that deserves the blame is the prototype. After all the hideous things he has done, such as the Hour of Joy, where he basically ruined the life of many innocent souls, and even toys like Huggy, Kissy, Mommy Longlegs, Poppy, and even Catnap. And Miss Delight is just another victim because of his actions, where basically from a smart and kind teacher to an absolute beast. Also, the thing that makes her one of my favorite characters is simply the fact that she doesn't work for the prototype, but she's so smart to the point where she realized that she needs to team up with Catnap and Prototype, even though she doesn't like them or trust them. Because if she doesn't so, well, we all know what happens to toys that doesn't obey Experiment 1006. And this was it for Miss Delight's story. If you enjoyed the video and want more Puppy Playtime videos, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, and see you guys next time.